In the bottom left, playing as Greenfinger, we have MVAKM.
Ominous.
Ominous. Versus Mans, aka RedJams, up at the top side, playing Sedge. And I just noticed MVAKM sniping the red color, denying Jams their usual.
You gotta do it. Like you take you take teal away from Zeronix, you take red away from RedJams.
Yeah. But as like we talked about before, like blueberry jam is a thing, so
That's true. But then, let's actually talk about the game, maybe.
yeah, let's talk about the game. Alright, so Jam's playing Sedge, which is kind of interesting because MVAKM had Sedge at the beginning in game one, and
it's
Jams.
really interesting because I think this map is not good for either of these two commanders.
I think Greenfinger's good on this map.
I
He has early pressure. Like, you can do cool stuff with vines. Like, if you can get up on your opponent's stronghold.
Yeah, but I think the problem with Greenfinger on this map uh, is that if a golem gets built in his face, then he doesn't have any pressure left. And looking at Jam's build this turn, it might happen very soon.
Yeah, I guess, like, you get some knights, you try and line up some vines, you use the vines to maybe block off the golem before it can reach the stronghold.
Yeah, but you don't really have follow-up at this point. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the
1500
other
for
the other
Jams.
option is like you could cut off your opponent's retreat path on the other side.
That's true. I think it's way more efficient if you go for a play like that. Oh, not going for a golem for red gems. Interesting.
I think he's recognized that MVAKM is kind of backed up a bit, so
That's true. He was going more of a center route, and I think he probably realized that he was going more towards a path to like cut off Sedge, I guess. And considering that's what happened last game with Ro4, this balloon buy makes a lot of sense. You will be able to have Sedge escape from it in a few turns when Greenfinger tries to trap it. Buys a witch, so he really is preparing for Divine Trap.
oh, that's a nice crit setup there. Oh, and another nice crit as well, actually, to follow it up. And I think, yeah, we're gonna see vines this turn. That is a lot of exposed units.
Nature's cry.
Yeah, if the vines don't come up this turn, it will be quite dangerous for him.
Yeah, and there we go. Vines are up.
Although, I mean, there's still a few units that are gonna feed Sedge Groove right now.
Yeah, that's a bit awkward because actually Sedge is gonna get groove at the end of this turn.
Well, you will have the vines ready for facing off Sedge Groove, but oh yeah, these spears are chewing a little bit. It's really interesting. Like Jams is just grooving the vine. I mean, hexing the vines as soon as they come up. He doesn't want to deal with them. He's like, I have Sedge Groove. If I can remove the vines, I can do anything I want, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, MVAKM gonna have to back up from there.
Oh, I like that steal though, because all of those spears having to sit there and hit those vines, opened up the left hand side, swords moved into position for
That steal
capture.
is actually pretty standard on this map. It's like
Yeah.
usually that will happen.
Yeah, but I guess sometimes like people will have a sword there to just hit the thief. But in this case, completely exposed, that thief's gonna get away scot-free, take no damage. And actually there's no recapture either on that village, so that's another bit of money that is gonna be lost. So the vines didn't really lead to any kind of big game ending thing, but it did create this nice little economic advantage. Did allow an attack earlier.
Yeah, but the game is still pretty even, I'd say, and well, even with it, if before you consider that we have a Sedge with Groove on the table, which suddenly makes the game not so even. And I think Sedge is gonna start grooving some units now.
Yep.
Although maybe not, because he might just one-shot everything.
Yeah, I guess the only thing that can really be hit is the spear right now. Like, there's a sword that's gonna go down. That's rather unfortunate, actually. All it really did was buy like a tiny bit of income. But
Didn't actually buy any income.
oh well, just rather unfortunate in general
Yeah,
then.
just free sword, I guess.
Oh wow, Greenfinger takes a ton of pressure.
It does get Groove from that attack.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird trade.
I'm not sure if it was worth doing that.
Is MVAKM gonna try and end? No.
No, but you can definitely punish this with like... I would have like maybe seen like the dog and the sword kill the first spear and then the dragon kill the second and then follow that up with vines. Right now it's a little awkward because you do have vines, but it's still... Your army is still exposed.
Yeah, that dragon's gonna take a hit. Like it's... Oh, and if the dragon takes a hit from the witch, it dies. Like if the witch can get around. I guess, yeah, he has to put those vines up just to block. Oh no, the village goes down, which means I think the witch can actually get around.
Oh, that 30 HP sword giving Sedge a jump might be quite bad.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a lot of damage. And you know, like you're going to trade a witch for a dragon, that's a good deal any day of the week.
Yep.
And oh, spear crit, nicely done. And
Sedge
oh,
just gonna walk back after he's done in a Sedge fashion.
yeah, that was really good. MVAKM kind of just made a little bit of a blunder there. I think he really wanted to kill that spear. Like it might have been like 2 low rolls or something.
Yeah, if the spear dies, you can put a vine there and your position is much better.
Yeah, so just kind of going for a bit of a risky play. Didn't work out. Spear lived with like 6% health, so rather unfortunate.
The vines are going up, but I'm not sure that's enough for MVAKM right now.
Yeah. He does have
Army
2
is
golems
looking
still.
pretty weak. He does have 2 golems. Let's see. I mean, still favors Sedge in just like golem killing ability over Greenfinger.
And you know, he has some other advantages, like his thief is a lot closer to returning. So, like that's not only going to be able to get that money sooner, but he's also going to be able to use the thief steal again sooner.
Yep.
But actually, looking at it, Jams has a ton more of the map right now. Like,
yeah, he's really far ahead on econ, so pulling back makes sense. You want to regroup with your golem. You want to wait for the vines to like fade out a little bit. You want to push a little bit of your econ advantage on the right. Because like, yeah, the vines at 60 HP is way less tanky than at 100.
MVAKM's just going to keep pushing forwards. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, he could have swung to the right, you know, knocked that village down, done a bit more damage.
Yeah, I think the more patient play would have definitely been to go to the right. Not sure about how good this attack from RedJams was, though.
Yeah.
You've like killed maybe 1 or 2 vines and then damaged the mage.
Yeah, I'm not really sure
Although
about this.
it is like a pretty... like the space they're fighting in isn't very wide, so it doesn't favor Sedge that much.
Are we gonna see a lethal attempt?
No, I think he's just doing damage.
Okay. Right, just wants to get Sedge low.
Well, I mean, doing damage to Sedge isn't really... like, it doesn't get as much value as doing damage to other commanders.
Yeah.
Because Sedge can still have his groove chain and then retreat at the end, heal, and like for example, if you hit a Ro4, it really lowers his options for groove because he has to consider that if he steps in melee range, there's a high chance for him to die. But Sedge, you know, can still groove, get in, get out.
Yeah, I mean, he
Oh,
takes
that
down a golem, so
that golem took a lot of counter attack from the crit.
yeah. But you know, Sedge, he kills a golem, retreats, heals. Actually, he doesn't really heal that much, but I don't think there needs to be like a weak unit to suicide into the spear. And actually, there is. So,
But I think Sedge is pretty safe here.
I guess. I mean, we're gonna find out. All right, night goes down. We're gonna see.
Yeah, Sedge is looking pretty safe.
Right. Okay. MVAKM not gonna go for any kind of shenanigans here. Just gonna walk up. That's a ton of gold, so they're gonna be using
This
that this turn.
archer, really arriving. Like, if you could have had the option to balloon it and make it arrive sooner, it would have been very huge for MVAKM. Like, this is maybe one of the most crucial turns, and the archer wasn't in range to do stuff.
Yeah, it was like one tile too late.
You can see this like chain getting slowly set up
Yep.
for Sedge.
Oh, but oh wait, no, there's a dog. Right, that dog can get moved. And yeah, we're gonna see a spear and a golem go down.
I think another spear can go down.
Oh yeah, actually, because you can. I was gonna say sword crit it, but no. That sword is a bit too weak for that. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna kill a bunch more stuff.
And yeah, this is look like, yeah, if the archer was here last turn, Sedge couldn't position the way he did. But right now, because he did, he could get a very big punish this turn, and now it's looking grim for MVAKM. He does have groove, which, but it's not looking like he's in a good position to deny Sedge a good like counter attack with his own groove.
Yeah, I guess like the play would be to like try and take down the stronghold while like your opponent can't really do anything about it. And maybe that's still on the table, like who knows. The one thing is like if MVAKM just kind of backed up a little bit, they have a big econ advantage right now. Like this is definitely not far. Well, actually, this is it could have been far from over, I guess is the thing I would say. That's no, Sedge is just gonna keep doing his thing. Oh, Archer just straight up kills that unit. But, you know, we got vines being really annoying actually.
Yeah. Is this going to come down to an HQ leaf? I don't think so, yeah. MVAKM is going for damage. Not sure how much I like it for him, because at this point, I mean, Sedge did get a lot of value. Looking at the board, I'm gonna try to check the unit count. MVAKM is still ahead. Well, it's pretty even because the vines are counted and the econ lead, but this game is looking still playable for both players.
Yeah, because you know, for as strong as Man's position is, or Jam's position is, I should say, MVAKM still has big eco leads.
Yeah.
And like they have 2 dragons up now. Like even though they lost all of that stuff to Sedge earlier, like they pushed up. And you know, they've even got stuff like the Thief is positioned for another steal. That's really strong. Like, you know, Sedge is getting a lot of value, but I don't really see Jams winning this in 15 minutes as well.
Ooh, that's a good point. Wait, no, it's MVAKM has 15 minutes.
Yeah, but so does Jams. But like, MVAKM is sitting on top of their opponent's stronghold, and Jams is not.
Hmm, I'd say 15 minutes should be enough, if they are aware of it. And it's looking like MVAKM is retreating a little bit, so maybe.
Yeah, just gonna heal the archer up. But look at all this eco harass. Like, there's a thief steal, another village got knocked down. I'm not entirely convinced about this attack on the knight in the right hand side, but
I think he killed a knight, yeah.
oh, but
Oh, from MVAKM?
yeah, like it just
Uh,
seemed a bit not great
I
value.
think maybe it was just to lower the pressure on TDHQ. Although maybe just dropping the spears was enough. But yeah, Gems is starting to pull ahead this turn. Might be seeing the Sedge turning point happening right now. Although it's still not like very clear.
Oh well, Sedge actually Sedge is getting a ton of value this turn, so maybe this is it. Maybe this is all he needed. A nice roll on the archer. Actually, I will say earlier there was an archer hit on a golem that did like 19% or 18%. Super high rolled.
Let's see how this is. Oh, this dog is not protecting Greenfinger at all.
Ooh.
Ooh, 3 sites have been opened, but is there enough follow-up for a lethal?
Oh, we're gonna find out. I mean, dog
Oh,
suicide
yeah,
in.
it's looking like. It's
Oh, I think you're
looking like,
slightly ahead of me, so
yeah.
let's see. Are we gonna get golem hit onto that mage? Alright, he's just gonna try and open this up. Vine goes down. We're gonna see the balloon go down. And yeah, you've got mage. Oh, mage suicide. Damn. Archer. Yeah, this is gonna be it, I think. And RedJams in a very back and forth game with a ton of Sedge grooves and a ton of vines coming up. Goes to RedJams. The RedJams is gonna be in your winners finals for Groove of War 7. Looking very strong. And we're gonna see RedJams versus Zeronix in a winners finals.
It will definitely be very interesting.
And there's some history there. The Groove of War RedJams won. They were meant to meet in their regional bracket and didn't because Zeronix had to drop out. And now I think have they actually faced off since then in tournament? I don't think they have.
I don't think they have either.
So we could be seeing the culmination of the will RedJams beat Zeronix in a Groove of War tournament because they just haven't faced yet.
That's true.
And you know, like it's the Groove of War 2 champion versus the Groove of War 3 champion. So we got
And then the champion from 4, 5, 6 is already out.
yeah, so oh, there's so much story here. So I'm really looking forward to that winners finals. And that will be they've got a little bit more time to play out. So Zeronix requested more time. Winner's side is way ahead of loser's side, so they have an extra week. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing who is gonna win between Zero and RedJams. And that's only a best of 3. It's only the grand finals that are best of 5, but yeah, it's exciting stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Oh, what a game. And yeah, like XMO in chat saying, like, you know, this could be if one of them comes back to losers, You know, we could get RedJams versus Zeronix 2 times in this Groove of War. But we still got a little bit of a ways to go before then. For
Yeah,
now,
there's still a lot of stuff that needs to happen before that.
yeah. But one thing is for sure, we're gonna have an excellent set next week between
Yeah.
2 former Groove of War champions, and you know we're gonna see, you know, like potentially who would have won had they faced off all of those years ago. That's a weird sentence to say out loud. It's been almost 2.5 years since then. It's summer 2019. They were meant to play before, and it didn't happen.
Well, I mean, if you go rock, paper, scissors, Zeronix should win, right?
Alright, well, that's us for today, as far as that set goes.
Very strong sets today.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a small break, and then we will be back with some more sets. But we'll be on break for a few minutes. I'm gonna run some ads.
All right.